Now let's take the win.
Hello everyone, welcome to my first F1 21 My Team Career Mode video. I'm starting on pole position at Bahrain, the first race of the season, so hopefully we can turn this pole into a win. My name's Rayan, and let's get ready for an absolutely stunning race hopefully, and our first win of the season. I'm just adjusting my strategy here, and let's get ready for lights out. It's lights out, and away we go. We get an okay start from the line. Verstappen gets a wonderful start, as you can see, already overtaking us, trying to keep the position. We make a late send into turn 1, makes us go wide. Verstappen almost gets the lead from us, but we edge him out into turn 2. He's still right behind us, 5/10 of a second behind us. In fact, if we make one small mistake, that might be it for Verstappen. He might be able to overtake us. So heading into turn 4, we had to brake early there, I don't know why. And turn 5 is alright. Turn 6 we go a little bit slow, as you can see that marker turns really red. Verstappen getting really close to us. But even though that Red Bull has pace, doesn't seem to match ours. So we'll just try to defend from Verstappen for all the attacks. So here we are finishing lap 1 of the Grand Prix. Verstappen almost got us at the beginning, but it seems like we're starting to pull away. 1 second gap between me and Verstappen. That's really good gap. And we also get the fastest lap point. If we manage to keep this until the end of the race, it'll be a wonderful start to the season with 26 points to our name. So let's see if we can keep this win, or if we're gonna lose it to Verstappen, who keeps on pouncing from behind. Remember, he's still not done. Verstappen never is done. So we went wide last corner, not really ideal, make it easy for Verstappen to catch us. We have to try to keep this car consistent and set a good lap time. Otherwise, Verstappen's going to catch us in the nick of time. I really have to make sure that I'm driving properly, or else I'm probably going to have to miss out on our first win of the season. Here we are, the third lap. Verstappen can now easily overtake me due to DRS being enabled. So yeah, all he needs is for me to do something stupid or something, and that's it. Now my tires are pretty cooked, but it just seems like they'll be okay. Up in 3 laps, and look at that pace. That Red Bull is really fast. I defend from Verstappen and go wide in the process. Verstappen easily takes the lead from me. Apologies for any background noise. Right, so back to the race. The car is not turning at all, as you can see. I'm grinding on the curves like I'm on a skateboard, and clearly that's working a lot. Right behind Verstappen, again try to make the move, but it just doesn't happen. Now I'm obviously not going to try to go for a move here, but it will have DRS on the straight, which means I can go flat out, and whoop, there's a collision. Verstappen's rear left tire. Yes, I just couldn't react in time. Whatever. Now heading into this corner, I brake really late. Having a repeat of turn 4, Verstappen takes the lead again. I'm trying to go flat through here, but it just seems like the car isn't turnable. Yes, that's right. Going here flat out. This straight is no DRS, nothing. It's just pure engine and the car. I think I got a better exit because I'm clearly destroying Verstappen. I have to brake clean again, and Verstappen's hit me. Wonderful. Here we are, a 3-wide fight for the win of the race, heading to turn 2. I barely edged out Bottas, right behind Verstappen now, on the straight with DRS, trying to catch him. Probably I'm gonna try a dive bomb, but it's not gonna work out. Yep, right there. I ride the curb, which makes it easier for Verstappen to get away. Riding that curb is not good for you. It completely kills your speed through the corner. Here we go through 5, 6, 7. I ride the curb on the exit of 6 into 7. Here we are coming to turn 8, and I barely missed Verstappen's rear left tire as I try to make a wide diamond. Now let's go on to the straight. So here we are on straight. I have DRS trying to make a move with Verstappen here. Probably won't though. Actually I will. Coming to turn 11. And I make it stick. Wonderful. Not like last lap where I made a huge dive bomb. Wonderful. Getting some info on Verstappen behind. I don't know why. This is probably useless. So here we are. Getting a good exit out of the third last corner. Onto the last straight before the main straight. Verstappen closing in without DRS. That's just the car's pure speed. But he will have DRS on this straight coming into lap 5, which is not ideal for us. He's probably gonna try to go for an overtake into turn 1 or on straight. We also got fastest lap point, which is wonderful for us. If we can keep this up, then we will have a solid 26 points to our name and lead the championship. So yeah, here we go, heading into turn 2 and 3 on straight. Verstappen's gonna have DRS. So yeah, he's closing in really fast, trying to edge him out coming to turn 4. I think I made him ride the curb as he's losing lots of ground. Valtteri Bottas takes second place in the race. Nothing much happened through this section. I was just driving through the circuit. Bottas didn't really try to make any moves. This is fairly boring. Lap 5, nothing really happened. Another thing is Antonio Giovinazzi is out of the race. You can see sector 1 is yellow. They're gonna be pulling him off the track right now. So here we are coming to lap 6. Valtteri Bottas takes the lead from me, but I make a dive bomb up the inside. Yeah, wonderful. Again, 3-way fight, just like last lap. Another thing to notice is that I will be boxing this lap, which means we need a solid in-lap, otherwise we're gonna lose some positions. So Bottas behind, really fast at W12. We're trying to defend it. Here we are. Now coming in turns 9 and 10. Again, okay, run through the corners, but pretty slow. Missed the apex in turn 10. I go off track, and look who's that. Valtteri Bottas with DRS. He's now leading the race. Wonderful. We're not gonna let that happen though. Coming into turn 11. Gonna try a dive bomb. Well, yeah, that's a repeat of what happened on Verstappen. Valtteri Bottas takes the lead again. Heading in to turn 12, we barely missed Sergio Perez. I believe we would have hit him if we weren't careful. We need to get a good exit from this corner, turn 13. We're trying to catch the W12 one straight. Seems that car is not aerodynamically good because, whoa, that was really close. Almost collided with Valtteri Bottas' rear right tire. So here we are coming into the pits. Bottas won't be pitting, but Hamilton and I think one of the Red Bulls as well will be pitting. So yeah, Verstappen's pitting. I'm pitting. Not much people are pitting on this lap actually. Most of them will be pitting on the next lap, I believe so. So we're actually taking a big risk here. So I think I'll have to replace my front wing. And my teammate's also pitting this lap. The stop probably won't be ideal as we're losing some positions.
Exit now.
But we come out of the pits right behind Pierre Gasly in the RB. So let's see what happens.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
So here we are right behind Pierre Gasly with DRS, and DRS trying to make a move into turn 4, and wonderful. Can we make the move stick? Yes, we can. So here we are at the halfway point of the race. 7 more laps left in this Grand Prix. 15th position with the fastest lap point. 16th position, chasing down 15th position. Charles Leclerc in front. The gap we brought down to 1.8 seconds. It's 1.9 now. 9. So yeah, 1.7. That gap is going down really quickly. So it's Charles Leclerc, Verstappen, and Mazepin, I believe, in front of Verstappen. Looking at the track map. So yeah. So chasing a Charles Leclerc, we don't get a good run to turn 11. Let's see if we can get a good run to turn 12. So trying to go flat without hitting the brakes, and wonderful. So we brake late in turn 13, get a good exit from it, I believe so. The Ferrari is pretty fast though, so we will have some problems catching it. Right behind Leclerc, and we make a wonderful dive bomb coming to turn 14. Now on the exit turn 14, here we are. Smith's pitting, wonderful. Many other people are pitting as well if you take a look at the track map. So here we are. So here we are, sorry for the quick cuts, right behind Bottas and Hamilton. Overtook both of the Red Bull boys, now we're stuck between the Mercedes.
There's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris.
So Hamilton's on the podium spot, Bottas trying to take that away from him, but probably not, he's just trying to defend me, because Valtteri is changed, obviously. I ride the curb here, and I get a bad exit, which means I bump into the back of Bottas, and I can't make the move. So here to turns 9, 10, and whoa! Wonderful, look at that. We need a replay of that. See, right behind Bottas, going to turn 9. The car isn't turning, and then just quickly has a snap of oversteer, I believe. Barely missed Bottas' rear left tire by a few millimeters, I believe, and yeah, wonderful. So here we are continuing on the straight with DRS, thanks to Bottas, right behind Hamilton. Probably gonna try to make a move coming to turn 11. Yes, wonderful. But we don't make it stick, however. We made a really late dive bomb into the corner. Hamilton trying to take the position away, but he backs off into turn 12. But he will probably try to do it coming to turn 13 and on the straight. Actually, I think he got a better exit. But if you look in front of us, you will notice that the two leaders, Sebastian Vettel and Ocon, are pitting, which means that if you can finish the straight before them, you will get first position.
Berg, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
And wonderful, so we have the fastest lap point. We already had that, fastest lap of the race. Wonderful. So that means no one can take it away from us. Hamilton, however, might take the win away from us with the DRS. He's chasing us down fast with DRS. Gonna go for a dive bomb. Move in the turn. He's gonna go for a dive bomb. We barely edge him out, but the car gets ahead for a split second. Wonderful, but overtake. Wonderful attack from Hamilton. Risky moves to pay off champion, but this one just that's not enough to get the position away from us. So here we are. Hamilton's still behind me, going in turn 9 and 10. 8. I go a bit wide because I was asking just something on the radio, and I think I might have broken Hamilton's front wing. So yeah, he might be hitting this small problem. He has DRS, however, and second. Well, I think we have come together.
Okay, clear.
Yep. I think he's doing just fine, isn't he? He's still on podium. He's just doing fine. He's doing just fine. Anyways, ignoring that. So now it's Verstappen behind me, 2 seconds behind me to be precise. So I think we can have a nice Sunday drive, not thinking about anything but Verstappen and Hamilton battle it out on track, like they did in real life. Nothing happened much for the rest of the lap until coming to lap 10. Approaching turn 9 and 10, however, I thought I could do it good, having a good run, and I missed the apex to turn 10, went wide, and well, hey, I think I've seen this before, haven't I? So, continuing along into turn 11, barely missing Verstappen, taking the lead away from me. What was that? We continue into turn 12 and turn 13. Nothing much happens here as well. Verstappen just right behind us. However, he might catch us on the straight. As you can see, the Red Bull is gaining, but the last corner, second last corner, will come to us in the nick of time. Wow, very bad. And nothing much happened here as well, just cruising along. Up until, if you look at the map, right there,
Flag.
yellow flags into sector 2. So let's take a quick look at what happened. So here we have Pierre Gasly coming to turn 4. And whoa, that is a spin for Pierre Gasly. I think he got into power too early from the looks of it. So yeah, Kevin Marco's not going to be happy with that. Yeah, he's probably going to fire him, but not driver. Oh, whatever, who cares? Not our fault, not a problem.
Okay, watch your pace. We've been informed.
Well, it looks
that the
like it
safety
is our
car
problem
is
now
out.
because
There
the
appears to have been
safety
an
car
issue
is
with
out.
multiple stopped vehicles on
Yes,
the track.
with 3 laps remaining in the Grand Prix, the safety car is out. This gives everyone a great chance, particularly everyone behind me, which is Charles Leclerc, Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, and Carlos Sainz, to take the win away from me. I am being threatened by Ferraris, a Red Bull, and a McLaren. Yeah, this is not ideal. Considering the fact my tires are also pretty worn, as you can see. Actually, never mind. So, yeah. We might or
There's
might
4
not
laps
have
of fuel
problem.
remaining.
So, let's just see. We're going to be catching up the safety car, and let's see that.
We're coming up to the safety car now. Do not pass it. You are the leader. Follow the safety car. Safety car is in this lap. Safety car in this lap. You'll be controlling the pace on the restart. Keep it steady until the safety car has reached the pit lane.
And here we are, after 1 lap of the safety car, it's going in. Since F121 can't have the race in the pit car.
Okay,
It's
clear.
lights
We're
out and
leading
away
our
we go for the
teammate by
second time. It's
7.3
green
seconds.
flags. Charles Leclerc trying to make a move on me, coming turn 1. Probably not. He won't even have DRS for the remaining 2 laps, so it's all... Wait, what? There's a caution? Never mind. Okay. So, it's all guts and how fast your car can go. That's it. Charles Leclerc has to push it as hard as he can if he wants to get the position
There's
away
3
from me.
laps of fuel
However,
remaining.
looking at this kind of situation, that doesn't seem likely. And also, if you remember how fast I gained on Ferrari when I was in 16 and he was in 15th, like on lap 7, I believe, you will remember how slow that Ferrari is. Right behind him, though, is Max Verstappen. And well, never mind what I was saying earlier. Actually, never mind what I was saying earlier before that. Charlie Crow overtook me for a few seconds before I took the move. I took the position back. I mean, it's 11. He's probably gonna try to do a move unless I make a really dive bomb send. He, interestingly, doesn't try to go side by side. Instead, he just stays behind me. So, yeah. Coming to turn 13, we will try to get a better exit than him. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll be able to put a gap with ERS. So, yeah. Then 14 and 15 are like so. Nothing really happens. And as we cross the timing line for the final lap of the race, yes.
This is your final lap of the race.
So here's top 5. Me, Leclerc, Verstappen, Norris, and Sainz. If we can keep this order, then Ferrari will probably be leading the Constructors' Championship, as they have had a P5 status.
Gap to
Just checking
teammate
where my
behind is
teammate is, since we
8.7
also need to take care of
seconds.
his
They're on
performance
old
this season.
mediums. The time last
Now,
lap was a
Charles
1 minute
Leclerc has a
42.1.
very bad
We're leading our teammate by 8.7
He's in a very bad
seconds.
position.
They're on old
Since he's
mediums. They're in
1.5 seconds away
the
from
time
me.
last lap was
And he probably won't be able to make a
1:42.1.
move into any of these corners, neither on the straight. Which means that this probably is the final nail in the coffin for Charles Leclerc, and his hopes of winning the Grand Prix are probably gone. I don't know why I braked a bit earlier there. Maybe me just being cocky. Because I'm probably gonna win. I don't know. So, the gap has decreased significantly. Less than a second. Oh, that's not good. Coming to an 11 though. I do manage to make that 1 second, just barely. And turn 12 as well. Trying to go flat, but again, it never works. Turn 13. Exiting onto the second last straight of the racetrack. Yeah. Charles Leclerc. He isn't gaining, he's losing time on the straight. That's crazy. The Ferrari is super slow. This isn't 2019 anymore. And here we are, after around the final corner, as we cross the line for our first Grand Prix win of the season. Wonderful. Pole position and the win. Wonderful. As well as the fastest lap. That is simply lovely. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.